The first thing I noticed was that the smoke detector was heavier than it should have been. I was standing on a chair in my bedroom, changing the battery, when something black caught my eye behind the plastic cover. At first, I thought it was part of the wiring. Then I looked closer. It was a tiny camera, and it was pointed directly at my bedroom door. My hands started shaking. But instead of removing it, I quietly put the cover back on and acted like I had never seen anything. I wanted to know who had put it there. 3 days later, my daughter asked me one question that made my blood run cold. She said, "Dad, why did you hide the blue folder in the kitchen drawer?" I had hidden that folder 2 hours earlier. I live alone in a quiet house on the edge of town. My daughter visits sometimes, and I have a small group of relatives who know where I keep the spare key. Nothing about my life ever felt dangerous. That morning, I only wanted to stop the smoke detector from chirping. When I opened it, I found the camera hidden inside. It was small enough that I would never have noticed it from below. I could have called the police immediately. I could have ripped it out, but something inside me said, wait. So I left it there. For the next 3 days, I changed nothing. I walked through the house normally. I watched television. I made coffee. I even pretended to leave the house for work. But I was watching everyone. Then I started noticing strange things. The cabinet door was slightly open when I knew I had closed it. My bedroom window was unlocked one morning. My phone seemed to lose battery faster than usual. I installed my own hidden security camera facing the hallway. On the third evening, my daughter came over for dinner. She looked nervous from the moment she walked in. I went into the kitchen and took out an old blue folder containing important documents. I deliberately placed it inside a drawer and closed it. No one was in the room except me. 2 hours later, my daughter looked at me and said, "Dad, why did you hide the blue folder in the kitchen drawer?" I froze. I asked her what she meant. She immediately realized what she had said. Her face changed. She tried to explain that she had guessed, but there was no way she could have known. Then my phone vibrated. It was a notification from my new hallway camera. I opened it. The footage showed something that explained everything. Earlier that afternoon, a man had entered my house using the spare key. I recognized him immediately. He was my daughter's husband, and he had gone straight toward my bedroom. I didn't confront him that night. I called the police and showed them everything. The hidden camera in the smoke detector, the security footage, the proof that someone had entered my home without permission. Then I discovered the part that hurt the most. My daughter had known something was wrong for weeks. She wasn't the one who installed the camera, but she had found out about it and stayed silent because she was afraid of it, what her husband might do if she exposed him. The next morning, the camera was removed. But before the officer left, I looked at the tiny device one last time. For 3 days, I had lived with the fear of knowing someone was watching me. Now I understood something even worse. The most dangerous secrets are not always hidden by strangers. Sometimes the person standing beside you knows the truth and says nothing. And if I had never changed that battery, I might never have known who was watching.